Tonight, on Last Call presents The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. When a notorious retired builder is found dead, his recently named heir is the prime suspect. Knowing that he is about to be arrested for the murder, John Hector McFarlane asks for Sherlock Holmes's assistance in establishing his innocence. Can Holmes deduce who did in fact murder the Norwood Builder? We'll uncover the answer right now.
Good evening. Thank you all for being here. So good to see every single one of you. I obviously am a fan of mysteries. We do Twin Peaks and then we do Sherlock Holmes. So tonight you heard what the episode is about. I want to first say hi to everybody here and then we will get right to the adventure. Starting with
adjust your microphone, honey, because it's all the way down there.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's move this up.
I couldn't figure out why you sounded tinny until I'm like,
There we go. Maybe that's a little bit better. Yes, so that voice you hear is my lovely wife and partner in detective work, Netter of Netters Network. How are you doing, my dear? And are you sipping on anything?
I am doing well. I got a little, nashi. So I'm eating some hard-boiled eggs. And along with that, I am drinking my Polar brand seltzer water. But this one is a blackberry mango.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty yum.
You may actually
And I discovered it's like $4 cheaper than the one I was getting. Why? Don't know. It's the same thing.
Maybe they have an abundance of it. Maybe it's not as popular. But there you go. Something new to enjoy. I myself am about to mix up some lemonade. As for you guys, let's start saying hi to y'all. Starting with JPRPH1, channel member, dropping the emojis on both of our channels. That Cosme link is pinned to the top because Netter was kind enough to drop it in there, and it is pinned. Have a great rewatch, my friends, says Big Al of Big Al Presents. Deleted Scenes says Salute. He is doing the Sparkwood and 21 raid for us. Hail to the chat, says Connie Cleary, the Birdwoman of YouTube and Fluff Chick Productions. Welcome. Deleted Scene says, like, share, subscribe, become a member, gift a membership. Please do that. And then he drops the members emojis as well. Let's see here. JPRPH1, thank you for being here. Accounting Sheep, my friend. Daniel Berry Sports Highlight, what's up? I love you too, Netter. Thank you so much.
You're thanking me for loving you?
Well, I'm definitely thankful for it. Andrea Black, good to see ya. And Culture Casino. I'm just drinking a Pinot Noir. Well, I am glad that you are, your health has improved so that you can return to enjoying a little bit of an adult beverage. That is good to hear. You have had your health challenges just like a number of people here on the stream tonight. So I am so thankful for you. We are about to kick off this episode of the Granada, what is it? The Granada Productions Adventures of Sherlock Holmes with Jeremy Brett. So let's get this party started. Yes, in moderation, although your mileage may vary. So let's go ahead and get us started. The link is pinned to the top of the chat in both of our channels. So wherever you are hearing our voices, there is a chat at the top that you can open that up and we can get started. If I can find the right mouse. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
And for those of you who think that sounds a little confusing, he has two computers. One he does the Cosmion, and one we're doing the whole
The
YouTube thing
streaming
on.
on, yeah.
So when he says he has to find the right mouse, he wants to make sure he doesn't like
Close the stream by
stream.
accident. Yeah.
And Culture, I am so looking forward to seeing you again at MegaCon.
Yes. I am just glad that you are going to be healthy enough to travel.
Yeah, we're driving down again like we did last time.
Because we're crazy. Well, we're not crazy enough to fly anymore.
Well, the way I see it, we could put whatever we want in our car and not have to worry about checking baggage.
It doesn't
weight
weigh
limits.
too much. Yeah, exactly.
If we buy anything while we're there, it's like, where are we going to put it? We put it in the trunk. Like I bought this adorable little owl when we were there last. And I didn't have to worry about lugging it around. I was able to put it in the car.
Exactly so.
It also
Mrs.
gave us the freedom to drive around when we wanted to go somewhere. And not have to hail a taxi or whatever. Okay, those are not good firemen. Good firemen know to aim at the base of the fire, not the top of it.
In fairness, the whole concept of the fire brigade was fairly new. And let me see here. So, most of this episode is set at Olderker's home. One property was used extensively for filming the interior, exterior garden, driveway, and road outside. It was Beachmount, Bowden Road, Altercam, Greater Manchester. So these two events that he's referring to are untold stories of Conan Doyle's. They're not references to any actual story.
If it means it's a paying job, sure, I'll take it.
These are the obvious facts.
I like how he directs them to read
Mm-hmm.
and to sit without saying a word. He just
Yep.
moves his hand.
And it's very clear that Holmes is, on the wavelength, to take that direction. I like his reaction. He's almost trying not to smile because he's excited by this puzzle. For there are numerous stories that have been mentioned, but they were never either written or published. Yeah. Makes me wonder if he actually had a plan for them and was going to go back and tell those stories later, or just was giving the impression that there were more adventures than he was ever actually going to tell. I do believe this is the first production to pronounce it as Lestrade instead of Lestrade.
Prove it. Once or twice.
Lestrade, we're saved. Sarcasm. Yeah, exactly. This was long before there was such a thing as Miranda rights. Who's Miranda? Never heard of the bitch. Welcome, Michael French of Retroblasting. Wow, we've got a lot of big names in the chat tonight.
Yeah, I got culture and you got Michael.
It sounds like we're talking about Pokemon cards here. I really do love those cloaks. I really do. I definitely see the value of them. Even today, I would absolutely wear those. And welcome FKHC 2005, whom we also refer to as Tim. Yes, we know it's just, oh God, what was that movie that I was just quoting? I've quoted that line so many times I've forgotten what movie it's from. If Jesus tried to feed the 5,000 today, have the fish been tested for mercury? I can't eat that. I'm a vegan. Is that bread gluten free? Thank you, Mark. He says, take a clue. Like, share, subscribe, and become a member. Yes, thank you so much. If you had a gluten intolerance in biblical times, you simply lived as a guy. Don't eat anything fatty. Like pizza and burgers? No, fatty, don't eat anything.
And he kept your walking stick.
Yeah, but that's important, obviously. If it would amuse you. He looks back like, will you take the case? And it's very clear he's already on the case.
Actually, I thought he was looking back like, oh, aren't you going to, like, help me here?
No. He knew that, an investigation would have to happen and that he would be going to jail.
Well, he did say, can you stall them so I can finish?
Which is what he just did.
Oh, okay.
He got to tell his story, and now he wanted to be sure that Holmes would be taking the case, which clearly he's already involved in it.
So Holmes is almost like a lawyer. He's going to take his case.
Yeah. Well, he's certainly doing a better job than the inspectors. Oh, good point. If he's he's getting excited. This case is not clear to me. Which means I actually have a challenge. As he had said earlier.
Yeah. And the constable just dismissed him, going, you meant this place.
Yeah, must have done. Yep, Norwood Junction. Boy, you even know your train stops in Britain, don't you? I think I may have underestimated your enthusiasm for trains. Corner of Norwood and 21. I like the fact that you can very distinctly hear that clock ticking. It's not a detail that had to be there, but they did it nonetheless. Yikes. Only one who is a member of the Baker Street Irregular Society would know every single point of interest in and around London. Yeah. Like, for instance, the fact that there was no 221 on Baker Street at the time that Doyle wrote these stories, although the street has been extended and there is now a 221 Baker Street. In fact, there is a museum in the upstairs of that building now. The Norwood scale for hair loss? Great, thanks. Yes, you sent me pictures of it, Tim. Thank you for that.
He should not have been wearing his trousers.
The Sherlock Holmes Museum is on the second floor of a bank which covers the block where 221B Baker Street would be. Yeah, it's like the closest they could get, which I do find impressive, the effort.
It's like you'd be surprised what I can learn.
Yeah. Watson, you have a blazing talent for observing the obvious. Yes, exactly.
How would a fire alarm tell you that your poor master had been murdered? Right there, that sounds pretty sus.
I was waiting for that detail. Yeah. What's the key housekeeper's name? Lady Hatchetface? Ouch. Now go. The mystery of the missing bacon. It's all Watson's fault. So he left the bacon completely unguarded on the counter. Entrapment.
Did he just say that he would watch the kids? Okay, that's not safe standing on a burnt piece of wood like that.
Yeah, I would be concerned about the integrity of it. Well, that's not there by chance.
No, there's definitely a rearrange, yeah, definitely arranged on purpose.
Hello. Maybe Watson had a great grandparent who was Jewish. That would explain the ignoring the bacon.
You just saw Watson grab a whole bunch of papers,
Mm-hmm.
and now he's rushing out. Lovely garden.
Welcome, Curtis Helby. Just got home. How's everyone? We are doing well. I hope you are well also.
Well, um, Watson there is saying that he can't find the documents. Didn't they say there was a safe in the floor? Did he look in the safe in the floor?
Yeah, I understand that, Curtis. A gentleman of the road. Is that a potato?
Potato, potato. Holmes isn't looking very good.
I think Holmes is pretending to be Irish.
Oh, is that it? He's trying to be Irish?
I think that might be an exaggeration, just going based on the fact that he was eating a potato. Oh, counting sheep. I've seen that guy on YouTube. He's really good.
Okay, Holmes is a slob.
Yeah, yeah, that is true. Yes. Boy, he doesn't take losing very well. He's becoming despondent over the fact that he can't seem to crack this one. What was this additional evidence? Yeah, he seriously does not take losing very well. Comparing the Holmes stories to Neil Simon's The Odd Couple, Holmes is Oscar and Watson is Felix. Yeah. Relatively speaking, you're right.
So his thumbprints on the wall. Doesn't mean he killed him.
But it does demonstrate that his hand touched the blood.
It was the red wax seal. He pressed his thumb into the red wax seal.
You are so sure. Here, take this.
It's a lot of empty rooms.
Yep. Uh-huh. No, Netter's eating some sort of crisps.
Sorry. And he thinks he's lost his mind.
Medicine's kicking your butt, Nate. We are almost done. We're literally coming to the end of this one. Funyuns ain't for nothing and your chips for free. Thanks, Mark.
We can't do better than that.
He just produced the witness.
Open the window.
Yes.
He heard me.
Yeah. I'll tell you about next week's episode in just a few moments.
Mark says, Funyuns ain't for nothing and your chips for free.
Yeah.
They're actually Cheetos. I got nashi. I need quieter snacks. You're just incompetent.
Mm-hmm.
Wallace wants to know what episode you're running next week.
I'll say at the end of the episode. I love the fact that you picked up on the sealing wax before it was revealed. That's very good.
Well, because when the fellow went to put his thumb in it, it was obviously very hot wax. He went, and
Yep.
made that ouch face.
Yep. Yeah, I that is another thing that I gotta say about these Granada productions. They think it through and they make sure all the details are there. They do an excellent job. So that was the Norwood Builder. Next week, Sherlock Holmes is contracted by Dr. Trevelyan, whose medical practice was set up and paid for by Mr. Blessington, who lives on the premises. Of late, Mr. Blessington has had spells of intense anxiety. Dr. Trevelyan fears for his health and life. It's the adventure of the resident patient next week on Last Call Presents The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. I do hope that you all enjoyed that. I hope you are enjoying these adventures with Sherlock Holmes. They bring back wonderful memories for me. I definitely am enjoying spending this time with all of you. You guys, please take care of yourselves. I know several of you are not feeling so well. I do hope that you feel better soon. And those that are not necessarily feeling of ill health, I hope that you remain that way. Take care of yourselves, my friends. Stay hydrated, drink responsibly, and I'll see you on the next one.
An admirable account, Watson.
Oh, you don't think I've put too much color and life into it?
Oh, my dear friend, I humbly defer such considerations to your excellent literary judgment.